It's Todd from Wayfinder Realty, your host for Sold on Flavor. This week, we are celebrating our 50th recipe. I want to thank everyone so much for all the support. We have a very special treat in store for you. We're going to be cooking up a 5-pound chuck roast, and we're going to be making the most decadent French dips. And we're going to have garlic butter with fresh horseradish and maybe a little bit of oregano as well. So I look forward to sharing the recipe with you. Let's go. First thing we want to do with our meat is we want to season it, right? So I have some smoked salt and cracked black pepper. That's going to come out fast. And I want to generously put that on. Now I'm going to mix some seasoning here. I also have a caramelized onion burger seasoning. Use some of that too. You want to get both sides. Okay, so I'm going to be cooking this in a Dutch oven today. I'm such a big fan of it. You certainly can use a crock pot, but one of the steps you need to take if you're going to utilize a crock pot is you'll need to use a frying pan to sear that beef and seal all the juices inside of it to begin with. So with the advantage of a Dutch oven is you get to use one pot. Okay, I've seasoned my chuck roast, and I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to try to get a sear on it, and then I'll be adding the liquid to it afterwards. All right, probably good. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to try to get the sides as well, put a sear on those once I get the top and the bottom done. Okay, after I get that sear done, I want to put some red wine in my dish here because I want to break off the fond from the bottom. This is going to be cooking all day. Just let that simmer and that'll break off. That'll lift everything up off the bottom. You don't want to skip this step. This is crucial. You're basically cleaning the bottom of the pan with some red wine. All right, once everything is broken up off the bottom, you're going to put your meat back in the Dutch oven or in the crock pot. This is where you would transfer it directly into the crock pot. And you want to put your meat down. All right. And then you're going to add the other things. So absolutely don't skip. You want to put some beef stock in it. Some people take a shortcut. They'll put a package of Lipton onion soup mix. I'm not doing that. But that's because you want to braise the beef. You want this to slow cook because as you can see, it's riddled with fat. The slow cooking is going to break that fat down and allow the meat to be just torn apart with some forks. Okay, I got my beef broth. Okay, next up, we want some Worcestershire sauce, a couple good shakes, and a whole stick of butter. Again, this is going to simmer in that all day. And I've taken an onion and it's sliced super thin. I want to get that in the liquid. I'm going to let that cook with it all day. Okay, I was just thinking of something to serve with this. I'm trying to get away from French fries all the time. So I saw this on TikTok multiple times. I figured I'd give it a try. You put down a layer of Parmesan, and then you take sliced onions that I cut on the mandolin so they're very thin, and you lay them out. You're going to drizzle olive oil on them and your favorite seasoning, and then you bake them in the oven. Okay, a small saucepan. I have 2 sticks of butter, 2 tablespoons of prepared horseradish. They didn't have fresh horseradish and going with it. 2 tablespoons of jar garlic, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, and 2 teaspoons of dried parsley. And that is my butter to baste the buns that I will toast before I assemble the sandwich. Okay, this is what 5 pounds looks like after it's been cooking. Let's see, 6. This has been cooking for 8 hours, simmering on the stove. And as you can see, I mean, it just literally fork tender, just pulls right apart. Okay, so I'm going to take that juice that I've been cooking all day, and I'm going to ladle that into a strainer, into a small bowl for my au jus. Probably catch a couple chunks of onion and meat while I'm doing this. I have put my horseradish, garlic, oregano butter down, and now I'm going to start building the sandwich. I got some provolone cheese here, like that. And into the oven again. Okay, I'll take my French dip out of the oven. Give it a slice here. Hey friends, it's Todd from Wayfinder Realty, your host for Sold on Flavor. This week, French dip and onion chips. Baked onion chips, that is. All right, let's see how this is. Dip in au jus. Baked onion ring. That is an excellent dish. A meal that should be shared with a good friend in your new home. Thanks for 50 episodes. I'd love to hear from everybody about whether they're enjoying the recipes. Thank you for all the support. Till next week, take care.